How are we, young adults, supposed to decide what we want to do for the rest of our lives? The place we want to drive to and work countless hours. When are we supposed to figure this out? In my speech today, I'll be talking about how I decided to become a computer science major and not become a doctor, a government agent, or a businessman. This story starts in 6th grade when I decided to become a doctor. It sounded cool at the time, but I also loved biology. I thought it was always interesting on how the body could heal itself if you were sick or even had a wound. I also found it intriguing how if you move your fingers, that takes a whole bunch of cells just to move that one finger. To me, that's pretty amazing. I was also motivated when an event happened in 8th grade. My brother was shot in Afghanistan while serving in the Marines. Fortunately enough, he survived, and it was because of his doctor. So that motivated me to even more so want to help people in the medical field. What also motivated me is that in Maui, there's only one hospital. So if someone is severely injured or sick, we have to medevac them to the neighboring island of Oahu, which takes anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes. And as we all know, in a life or death situation, every second counts. So I started off my first year of college in the pursuit of the medical field, majoring in biology. My second semester, I thought it would be fun to just take a law class because it would be something else to do and something else to learn. By the end of that semester, I couldn't wait to see what was in store for that class. I was always wondering about what cases we would talk about and what debates we would have against different laws. By the end of that semester, I walked over to my counselor's office and asked if I could switch my biology major to criminal law. I thought this was a great idea. Every day would be different cases throughout the months and years, and I grew up around family members who are part of the government. My dad's a Secret Service agent, and he's also in the Navy, and I have aunts, uncles, and cousins who are police officers and sergeants. So I thought this is a great idea. Switched it, and I sat down with them the next day and told them my decision and how I switched. They told me, why? Why did you switch your major from biology to criminal law? And I said, I enjoy class, and law is very appealing to me. And they said, we know that's not you. This is not the person you are. We know your personality. And after a 3-hour conversation, that was true. I figured that out. But now I'm stuck, so I didn't want to do biology anymore, and criminal law just isn't me. So what do? Well, I decided business administration. It was a good safety net, and I know that over the years, I could become an entrepreneur and maybe be successful in that way. But I lost the fact of not helping the company anymore, or helping the community. So since I was still undecided, I was like talking to my brother about it, and he just asked me, like, why would you want to become a business administration major then? Like, why that one in particular? And I just explained to him because it's like a safety net. I know that major can be part of majority of the jobs out here. So I just went to my counselor's office literally the next week, and I asked her, can I switch my criminal law to business administration? And she didn't ask any questions. She was just like, okay. So I applied to Pepperdine as a business administration major. I don't know how I got in, but I did. I'm still unsure if I'm even accepted here. But I told my family, okay, so I'm pursuing business administration, and they're all ecstatic. They said, you're gonna have a great journey, you'll love it. And I was still unsure, so I talked to my oldest brother, who's currently at Columbia, and the first thing he asked me was, are you sure if this is what you want to do for the rest of your life? And I said, I'm not sure. And that led to a 6-hour conversation. And the next question he had asked me was, why don't you pursue something like a hobby? Like, you like cars, and you like technology, why don't you do something along those lines? And I thought about it. I'm a 2000s baby. I grew up around technology, and I really do enjoy it, like how computers have like an unlimited possibilities what you can do with it. So after that conversation, I decided to email One Stop and ask if I could switch my business administration major to computer science. I've never even been to Pepperdine yet, and I didn't even know if I was emailing the right person. And they just said, okay, just like that. So now I'm here as a computer science major in mathematics, and I'm struggling, but it's okay, I'm enjoying it. I'm glad I finally found something where I feel comfortable in, and I know it best suits me. Even though I'm struggling through it, it's okay. I just want to let you guys know that if you're ever in that situation where you have a life decision to make, take your time and try not to be persuaded, even though it's easy to be. I realize that you need to take time to weigh out your options and really figure out what's best for you. Murakami Murakami once said, taking time is actually a shortcut. Thank you.